Hey guys, guess what? We graduated high school!
You had other plans to hang your hopes on. Every road that led you down felt so wrong, so you found another way. You've got a big heart, the way you see the world, it got you this far. You might have some bruises and a few scars, but you know you're gonna be okay. And even though you're scared, you're stronger than you know. If you're lost out where the lights are blinding, caught and all the stars are hiding, that's when something wild calls you home. If you face the fear that keeps you frozen, chase the sky into the ocean, that's when something wild calls you home.
Okay, so as you can tell from the intro, this video is going to be about us and our journey and graduating. And yeah, hi, are you comfortable? And our plans for obviously after high school, this summer, and then college. So for the ceremony, we both wore cap and gowns. This is my cap, and that was Piper's cap, and we both had a gown on, and she just wore the gown, and then we had a leash wrap, and I had poop bags in my back pocket because I was a savage and I wore shorts, and I had a water bowl clipped onto the leash because it was kind of hot. I mean, not really, because we were in an ice arena, but all the ice was melted and everything. And she did really good. She slept. The only thing was when we went over to the choir side to go sing the song that we were supposed to sing, which was dumb because literally, you guys, this is like it was my senior year of high school, and I got put in choir, just got thrown in there third trimester. So I wasn't going to sing, and they didn't have a chair for us to sit down, but it was only one song, and then after we sang, we were supposed to stand there until the band was done, but I sat on the little bleacher, on the little riser thing, because I can't stand that long. But so she was really good, but when we walked over there, one of the people we used to be friends with, not anymore because high school does that, that she really, really loves still, was walking next to us, and so she was like, oh my god, look who it is, and she kept like looking at him and like trying to go towards her, and I had to like correct her and remind her that she was at work. So we did that, and it was so much fun. She was really good for the ceremony, like I said, and she, what do I call it? Okay, so she laid by my feet, and she was quiet, she was good. When we were walking out, she saw my dad, so she got a little excited, but she got her life together after that. And then after that happened all night last night too. After that, we went to Texas Roadhouse, and she was a doll. She laid quietly at my feet and didn't do anything the whole time. She wore her hat. She didn't try and pull it off. She tried to pull it off like a little bit, and then I had to like remind her that like, hey, we're still doing this ceremony. Yeah, she's still wearing it. Come here. We're still doing this ceremony, so you're gonna have to keep it on. It messed up her hair. She got groomed the night before, and obviously I took a shower the day of. Hi. Yes, I love you too. So we had a lot of fun in high school. Obviously there was a lot of immature people wanting to mess with the service dogs in the school, and yes, there was a second one that she came halfway through the middle of third trimester, and Piper started coming second trimester, and the end of first trimester senior year. And they wanted to be immature about it, and it was stupid, but we expected that. We dealt with it. It was fine, and so ends our high school career. Oh yeah, I got a haircut, by the way. I cut it all off because it's easier to manage that way. And then before the ceremony, I got another haircut because it was shaggy. It had already been 2 weeks, and they cut it a little shorter than I wanted it, but it's fine because look how cute it is now. And it's super easy to manage. As you can see, Piper's hair, on her head. Come here, show them your head. You know, you can't see it in camera, but you could see it out of camera. It was like really messed up and pushed forward, and last night my hair stuck up when I took my cap off, so I just left it on until I got home. Like, I left that and everything on, and then when we went out to eat, I put one of her small pink vests that we got from another handler on over her gown, and I took her cap off. And we ate dinner. And we still have leftovers that we're going to eat today. But we went to Texas Roadhouse, so it's going to be so good. But anyway, moving on. So, now we're preparing for college. And a huge part of that is making sure I get all my medical stuff out of the way this summer. Like, I want it done and over with, and I just want to have everything, my symptoms managed, all of that before I go to college, because college is going to be tough. So what we're doing for that is obviously this weird little enlarged lymph node here, which could be anything. The plan is right now is that we're going to remove it, and then they can like test it and do all the other things and make sure it's not cancer, and if it is, we'll deal with it, and if it's not, good. I mean, I'm glad it's out either way. They don't think it is because it like does its thing where it swells up and then it goes down, and if it was cancerous, it would just keep getting bigger and it wouldn't go down. Hey, you gotta stay on the bed. So that's good. Obviously nerve-wracking, but I've had allergy tests done, and I've had a CT scan with concentrate done. Come here. Hi. I've gone to my primary doctor many times, and they really don't think it's cancer, but like I said, we are going to remove it just to be safe. And obviously if it was, then I'd have to go through chemo or whatever, but it's fine because lymphoma is very curable, even if it is cancer, because you got to stay positive. Yeah, she knows I'm stressed. But so we're going to get that out of the way as much as we can this summer. I have a cardiologist appointment. I'm supposed to actually call my pharmacist and have them up my dosage of Fluticort, which is Florinef, which is something to help the body's blood pressure stay up. And it is working. It's just like not working strong enough. So I'm supposed to call my pharmacist and have them fax over my prescription to my cardiologist, and then they'll up it from there. Up it, increase the dosage, whatever. But I do have an appointment with them. And then I have another appointment with the ear, nose, and throat doctor, obviously, because this is in my neck. And, oh, wow, look, you can actually see her today. But the thing about that is that you can see it, yeah, but it's one, because I'm super skinny, and I'm actually losing weight for some reason. So we're dealing with that with like stomach pills and stuff. But on the other side, you can still see weird stuff too. So it's fine. It's gonna be fine. I have to reassure myself every 5 seconds. But so we're dealing with that, and my doctor's written me notes for college and housing and stuff. The only thing we haven't gotten a note for is to bring my own mattress, because I have scoliosis. So I had imaging done on my back, like a scoliosis survey and all that. And I don't know if like they didn't get the results back or what, but like when she wrote up my notes, she didn't include that in the notes, and she's not back in the office until Monday. And that's when I have my meeting with my case manager for the Disability Resource Center at my college. So that's gonna have to wait. Probably gonna have to have another thing there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. In the meantime, we have notes for air conditioning, because obviously we can't get overheated, especially her, and the person I'm rooming with is also gonna have a service dog, and she also has heart problems, so it's probably a good thing we're getting this done. Air conditioning or air cooler, whatever, something to keep me cool, and what's it called? Oh, also to decrease my credit hours. So the thing with that is that I have to maintain at least 15 credit hours. Right now I'm signed up for 16 credit hours per semester or per year or whatever, in order to maintain my full tuition and everything scholarship. The thing is that my doctor doesn't think it would be wise for me to take that many credit hours plus deal with this thing over here. There she is. And plus deal with anxiety, all the other stuff that comes with the first semester of college, and still deal with all my other chronic illnesses, which like to make life difficult. So she wrote a note saying that if they could decrease the credit hours to 12 to where I can still maintain my scholarship. And I've talked with some of the managers already, and they're like, yeah, that should be fine, no problem. But we have those two notes specifically. And also we've talked, me and the person I'm rooming with have talked with them about the service dogs and owner trained service dogs and blah blah blah, and they were so misinformed on all of that, so that was fun. But basically after like 3 meetings with them and several phone calls, they decided, oh, just kind of go on and do it, and we'll inform housing, or you can inform housing or whatever, and they'll just deal with it. I was like, you don't want their like rabies or anything, because I think it's legal to ask for that in like a housing situation, or proof of disability, which obviously I have because I'm giving them all these notes for housing anyway. But they said no, just kind of go and do your thing. So service dogs are taken care of. I'm also bringing my frogs to college with me. They're aquatic frogs. They're in a fish tank, and we're allowed to have up to a 10-gallon fish tank. Right now they're in a 5-gallon, and they'll be moving to a 10-gallon when I go to college, and I'll leave the 5-gallon here for when I come home during breaks and stuff. I can take them home with me. We have to get some stuff for college for our dorm, but the whole point in that is that all summer we're both going to be working a lot, and I just got a promotion, so, well, not a promotion really, but like a raise. And so we're going to be working a lot. Like today I work 5 hours, which is a lot for me. And tomorrow I think I work like 9 hours. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's how much I'm going to be working. And we're going to be working a lot, so that at the end of the summer, all that we'll be paying all summer is just like dog food, gas, taking care of our car, that kind of thing, like a little bit of extra, but not much. We'll have like a chunk of money saved up to where we can buy what we need to buy before we go into our dorm. So for me, it'll be a hot plate, which we're not supposed to have, but I kind of need that to cook a lot of the salty foods that I have to eat, because not all of them are microwavable, and so that'll be taken care of, no issues. And I need to get that 10-gallon tank, a bunch of gear for Piper, because she's outgrown a lot of her other stuff. She's actually mature now. She's 2. So we're getting some of that, and we're also getting some stuff that it's gonna make college easier for us, like a waterproof leash and collar set, and like a new collar and leash set because hers are getting ratty, and just stuff like that. A little water bowl and a mat and things like that. Food storage, because right now what we have is going to stay here, and then her food storage that we're currently using is going to go to Sadie, the therapy dog, pet dog of the family, and then we have another pet dog, because Sadie's food currently just sits in the bag, because Sadie's the newest dog, and we've had her for almost 2 years now, and we haven't bought another food storage thing, but it's fine, because when I leave, I'll buy a separate one for Piper. And we have a kibble caddy, so when we come home and stuff for breaks, I can just pack her food in there, and we should be good. And if we're coming home for a really, really long break, then I'll pack that, or I'll put it in a storage container or whatever, or I'll just take her bin with me, and the bin has a smaller thing too, so we'll make it work. We'll pack our stuff, we'll do what we need to do. I'm going to be doing work study, which is going to suck, which is another reason why my credit hours need to be reduced, because I have to do work study in order to help pay for everything, and I've accepted loans and stuff for housing, just for housing. So Piper's going to be going with me to work study, which is probably going to be like secretary work or something like that. I'm getting a call. 1 second.